So, yeah.
Don't laugh.
We're not, hey Cole, to answer your question, for me, like, I always grab my radio right-handed. So then my talk button is just at my thumb all the time. Just works out for me.
Hey Morgan, which side is your A side of the building?
A. Alpha. Alpha. Alright, you guys ready? So you'll go on air. These will be the stairway going up to the second story of your house, okay?
You are good to proceed up the stairs when you guys are ready.
Fire on the first floor, victims known on the second. Victim. So where do you make that victim call? Victim. There we go.
Victim. What do you have on the second floor?
We have a victim on the second floor with 3 conscious.
IT copies, victim on the second floor. What do you need?
Right on the outside.
Copy. Ladder on the outside. Great. IT to written. Great team. Will you ladder a window on the alpha side near the Alpha Bravo corner? Stop.
This thing's gonna be near the Alpha Bravo corner. Actually, I got fire over there. Where'd you go? Hey, I'm over here. You hear me, Cole? Yeah. Follow me, the ladder's gonna be over here.
You're gonna have to repeat your last traffic.
Do you have any traffic, Cole? Alright. That's the point to block my fire.
Copy. Exit blocked by fire. You've got a ladder coming up on the Alpha side near the Alpha Bravo corner to a second story window. Make your way that direction.
up with you. There you go.
Victim is coming down the ladder. I see, copy.
Okay, so you guys come off here for a minute and start getting out of that so you don't get too hot here. So a couple things while you're undressing. One's going to be when you found your victim, you did a good job. You did, it came over. You did a good job of immediately saying victim and then getting on that radio, victim, victim, victim. Okay? One thing that when you turned around to crawl out, Trilo immediately noticed, hey, our egress is blocked, and he went, oh, there's fire, turn around and crawled the other way. Make sure you say, there's fire, Cole, we're going to have to, and tell him exactly what your plan is, because he kind of got separated from you, kind of got left back in there and wasn't sure where you were. So if you just kind of sit with him for a second, tell him what your plan is, and then start to move that 2 seconds it takes will give you time to kind of take a breath, calm down, but also we don't lose a fireman in a hostile environment, because the fire coming up the stairs, creeping in on you, can get a little hostile, I'd say. What else did you guys see there?
So, exactly what you said. You guys need to communicate. There wasn't tons of communication going on there. And then whenever you find a victim, things definitely need to move faster than that. Like, that is go time. And there was quite a bit of time spent just really just sitting there. So.
Cole, when you crawl, when you're crawling like a baby like you were, your pack wants to push you forward and it pushes you further down. And so all you can see is the floor right in front of you. So if you can, get up so you can see everything that's going on. You can see fire conditions, you can see where maybe windows might be, halls, doors, stuff like that. So you keep that weight off your shoulders and your neck, and it will push you down. The other thing is if you have all that weight on your neck like that, and you step like this and the floor falls, where you're going. Straight with it. Yeah. Whereas if you stay up or slide a little bit, your foot's going to go first and you can just sit down. Yeah. And maybe you won't go to the floor too. Is that kind of how you like to do it, Brian?
I like to do the tripod. I'll drop a knuckle. I go a lot of times, do it this way. And just like what Morgan was saying, if your foot, you can kind of sound the floor a little bit with your foot. If you hit that soft spot or hit that hole with your lead foot, you can fall back, or hit the stairs, you can fall back away. Your pack's going to give you something to come back to. When you guys are making your exit, we're taking out a window. Does that change the flow path at all? Yeah. So what does this become? The chimney, right? And so the fire's coming to this. You guys shut any doors on the way here? Mm-hmm. No. Okay, so if you're coming out for an alternate egress point, be sure you're looking for those doors you can shut. Mm-hmm. Checking. I know this one here, we don't actually have a real door. We have a piece of plywood on a hinge for our door. But be finding some way to block and give you some sort of shield on the way out.
Perfect. All right. Go give them some packs to someone else. Go rehab. Get some water. Get plumb that out stuff. Get yourself cooled down. Everybody feeling okay?
Yeah. I didn't know if we did it that way, so it wouldn't kick out.
You're basically not letting it fly. Yeah.
He's talking about restoration.
We had not even got to that before they came down. We were going through the windows and everything like that. So, but we'll make sure they don't do it.
We should have had her. How was the handoff? I did move my arms up a bit further. To get the angle in rather than flying them again. Doing a little kid.
Yeah.
Which we didn't do a little kid before, so it's a little different than a
Throw you off your game, you were expecting 300 pounds.
Like big,
Mm-hmm.
fall forward, holds, comes down. A little.
Yeah, they discussed it. They're like, oh,
Here,
this way,
cradle
arms.
because I didn't know either side and then usually a way to
because we're not exactly too sure. Right. So, okay, cool. Yep. Awesome. It was fast once they called what they needed. They were coming. Yeah, Trilo had them moving down the hall right away, so we did a good job with that. But, you know, in real life, it could happen that fast because I got fire creeping on me. That's going to motivate me to move it a little bit. So
the first ladder was 2 calls.
I said 20. I was like, oh, that's our smallest one. Let's do that. That's alright. So, yeah. Awesome. Alright, very good. We'll rotate and we'll run it again. Yep. Thomas, is that next group ready to go? Lieutenant Sullivan and see if he can.
Okay, we're gonna rehide this, reset. We're getting ready to switch out, and then we'll be ready for the next set.
Can you help me kind of find your path?
Yeah, after we get this tire figured out. Prep 4 is leaving there.
Okay. Okay, what do you need? So basically what I just want him to do is be our gatekeeper. So when a group comes down to rehab, whoever's doing the truck stuff, get them so you can keep moving. I'll make sure that he's on that truck. So like kind of quickly to the top. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll actually switch it with whoever's in my ladder group. I'll take that with me. Alright.
I can walk backwards that fast. It's on a mission.
Hey, Jake and Andrew, you guys want something to hit your gear on? You'll be ladder first, real quick. You just want to lay that down so we'll see where you left off. Is Aaron with you? I get it. You're fine. Oh, there's water over there. I'll back in the door. Rehab guys are coming.
Okay. Alright. So on June back all the operations so here's what we'll do.
So that way we can kind of pick things up here. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, I'll go over there. These guys right here. I'll get Aaron. Honestly, yeah, but that tower's more important. If he needs to go on that, I'll let Brad and Aaron take care of that. And I'll take care of it.
Whenever you guys are back up and ready, we'll put this saran wrap on and start the next rotation.
When we go from one zone to another, is when you guys will run into trouble. So like we changed so that's where you guys are running the problem. We push them open, no problem. But right now it's after the car. So what I need you to do is
Alright,
pull one of these off the truck.
You ready?
Brian, are you good? We are set when you are ready.
Go for it.
On here, you've got volume control. The way this is set up is you got this turn all the way down and you crank it up. The second you touch
You need help or
the volume button.
you getting it sorted?
Same thing.
Yep.
Go, nope, you're good. That was your internal mic. Yeah.
So while we're waiting on him, one of the things that we talked about from last year, and I always grab my radio right-handed because where your thumb lands is the button. So I just always do that. Put it, even on silly medical calls, that's the way I do it. So I don't forget them.
Okay, I'm sorry, Morgan. We had an issue.
You're good.
What do you need help with?
So you'll kind of be our gatekeeper to the rotation. You guys can go ahead and I'll work with Brad.
Come over here, Paige.
Yep. You need new gloves. I'm supposed to get.
Okay. So, if you do, if you can kind of hear the radio, you can hear it.
There we go.
Okay. Pick up there. Yep. Okay. And then get dressed and perfect. Okay. You guys are at the bottom of the stairs. You're on the first floor. You have a fire on the first floor. You've made the stairwell. You have a child victim trapped on the second floor. So right in front of you here where you hear my voice, you're going to come forward. You're going to start at the stairs and then you will get to the top and do a right-hand search.
Now.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, good. Entering. Right hand search, Gabe. Gotcha. Doorway right here, Gabe. Do what? Doorway.
If you want me to bring you another part of that full drop shot there, you sure?
RC copy, victim located, where are you at?
Turn around.
Second floor, no percent. Copy, you're on the second floor, Delta side, and you're going to leave the same way you came in.
Turn around the other way. You want that? Yes, back up. Follow me out.
Really hot. Hey, Aaron. That blue line over there by engine 3's door, you can hook right into it.
Coming down the ladder. RC copy.
Let Morgan. This is gonna die in some moment.
Okay, so yeah, come out of your stuff so you're not super duper hot there. So, the one thing I noticed, Cade, that I wasn't super duper fond of, the guy that had the victim also had to lead and make his way out of there, right? You just kind of like fall behind, right? So, I think ideally for me, if, yeah, so if it's a small enough victim where really one guy can handle it, and you know, on that, like 2 people trying to get a child out is just going to be cumbersome. Like you're going to be in each other's way. So one person taken, I think, is fine. But if you're gonna do that, don't make the guy that has the victim try to find your way. Get in front of him, try to lead him out, help him out, and stuff like that, right? Okay? Did you notice anything else with him, Thomas?
You radioed, try to recognize that hazard. If you guys were headed out the way you came in, and then you made it pretty close to the hazard before you're like, oh, we need to turn around. And it took a little bit of coaching to realize to come after this direction.
Then that can come back.
Communication. Like, continue talking to each other. Whenever you're coming down the hallway with the victim, you need to talk to Cade so that he's catching up to where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's he was going a little quick, so it's kind of hard to keep up where he was at. But luckily, I could see, kind of his shadow a little bit.
And so the last group did this too. One of the things that Brian mentioned, we talked about flow path, right? You guys come and you open this window, how to break this window out to get out. What does that make that? An exhaust point. So all that fire that was chasing you up here is going to chase you down this hall. So make sure you find a door and shut that door before you take that window. So you're gonna be in a mess. You're gonna find yourself doing a ladder bailout, like real quick. So make sure you get that door. All right. All right. Come get that stuff off. Get cooled down a little bit.
All right, we'll go. Oh, Timmy's back.
Hard on GoPro batteries. I'm gonna go for the road.
Go ahead and get reset here.
I'll come down. We're gonna have to talk about the hustle. Like those victims. So one of the things every group has done so far, when they're calling, hey, we ran ourselves in a fire, we got to come out the other way, and you know if they had a victim. When chief tells you get that ladder light, or at the, right, like yesterday, don't move it, so that fires chase those guys. They took a window, it's going to chase them down the hall if they didn't get the door shut. Hopefully they did their job and shut the door and don't have to worry about it. But sometimes we just forget we're human as part of it. So if you don't hurry up and get a ladder, then you're going to take them. And remember, you got a victim that doesn't have respiratory protection, doesn't have any thermal protection. So hurry, hurry, hurry. Perfect. All right. Yep. Go ahead and rotate the Jason group. You boys a ladder, and yep, you guys are going to radio. Are you going again?